Welcome to a guide on how to set up an account on SoulforgeFusion.com and assign yourself as an organization so you, the store, can start running events for SoulForge Fusion. First thing you know what to do is head to SoulforgeFusion.com and you'll end up on this landing page. And if you head over to log in, but we're going to head down to sign up tag here. When you sign up, you can enter your store name, your first name. I'm just going to put my details in. Any sort of Discord handle you want to use, you can put on in here. And then your email address, I'm going to use the official one. And then you can set a password on here as well. Let's go with... Important things you want to do here is check the box to say you want to receive information. That way, if we need to reach you about stores events, you get it, and you need to make sure you've read the terms and conditions. And it will send you a code for you to put in. So head over to your emails and put in your code. Once you've done that, hit verify, and you are all set up, and it will log you straight in, ready to go. So you've got an account, you're ready to go. You now need to add an organization. To do that, head into your account settings from the menu. And it'll have all the information you put in about your name. Head to organizations. And then you want to add a new organization. This is where you'll be putting in the information about your store. The first thing you do is upload an image at the top here that represents your store. It can be a store logo, whatever you feels right. Just hit this upload button and you can upload the image. I'm going to leave this blank for now. The default, enter your details here, and then you have to enter your store name. So I'm going to put SoulForge Game Store, which obviously does not exist. SoulForge Game Store, here we'll go with it. You'll then want to check that it is a shop, perfect, and it's not a club. And then in the location, you'll get a chance to enter a new location. As you can see, we've run events. We're going to run events, and where we're interested to put in. I've already put in this test store, but I'm going to re-enter it to show you how you do it. So you select enter new location, enter store. So we went with SoulForge store. And then you can put in a postcode. This is not my home address. This is a random postcode in Bedford, UK. So don't go sending any post here. Right, hit save. And later. There you go, you've got a location. And this will show up on the map when people need to find your store. Now we have the opening hours. You're going to select which days you're open, when you're open until. And it's default 9 to 5, whichever day you put in. So I'm just going to say we're open 9 to 5 every day. But let's say we're open late on Fridays till 10 for events, or 8 o'clock for events. I can type. Maybe on Saturdays we're also open till 9. This needs to be. Okay. You can then put in your website. You can put in external links. This could be for your event Facebook page, things like that. And then you need to enter a phone number. Let's put some random numbers in so no one sees my real number. And then the email for the store. So again, I'm just putting in an email address to satisfy the fact that it's filled. These are required for setting up so that people can get hold of you when they want to come to an event. Right. Do you currently carry SoulForge? If you've got it on pre-order, hit yes, you're going to be carrying it. We love that. Now, this is an important bit for stores because we will manually approve stores on the back end when they've proven to us that they are a physical store and can run events. So you need to upload photos to prove that. As the guide says here, what we're looking for is play space, a till point, some outside entrance with permanent signage to show that you're a permanent location and you are a store. So how do you do that? Well, like the upper image, we upload images. So store images, I've got my game space. Yep, that looks like game space to me. You can edit the image if you wish. And we'll save that. I'm going to add a new image and I'll bring down a new menu. So now I'm going to add my very fancy till point. Yep, there it is. There's my till. Now these will obviously be photos of your actual store. And then finally, we need some permanent signage to show that the store is real and in location. And once you've filled out everything on this form, you are good to submit. You hit save. It'll upload the images for you, and then we will get a notification on our end, and we'll look through, and if you've done everything correctly and we like that you're all good, you'll get approved and you're ready to run events. It'll bring you back to this page. We'll show everything on there. You are good. You have got a store. Now, how to run events. From the events drop down, select organize events, and this will show the events you're currently organizing. As you can see here, we've got some events set up for PAX. If you want to run a new event, say your launch event, select new event. You'll then have some drop-down menus here for the game system. Obviously, SolveForge Fusion is the only one, and it'll be a bronze tier for the events you're running at store level. Again, you can upload an image for your specific event if you wish, but we're going to go with SolveForge Fusion Launch, and we're going to select out of our locations our SolveForge store. This is where you set the number of rounds. The tournament regulations will say how many rounds you need to do for the number of players you're having. Let's always set it as the maximum number of rounds you're likely to do. So start date. Let's set this up so that we're running events. Let's say we're going to do it on Monday 17th. And then on Monday 17th. And we're going to start at 6 o'clock. We are going to end at 9 o'clock. Now you can have online registration, in which case you can set up ticket details. So let's say we've got a maximum of 24 players. Fantastic. That will then fill once people have signed up when they use your link. Disable player check-in. If you don't want people to be able to sign up and you want to do sign-ups on the day only, something I don't necessarily recommend, you can turn that on, but let's leave that off for now. And event description. Launch of SolveForge Fusion. Details here. So you can enter all the details here, such as if there's any access points or car parking needed for your event, you can enter it all here so that people coming can see. In the future, we're going to be doing some doubles and teams events, but for now, pretty much everything's going to be singles, and you're going to want to set this as best of 1. The rest here you're going to want to generally leave as is. It's all defaulted to the correct way of doing things. If you're looking to run any custom tournaments in the future, you can change these around. We do not recommend that for standard events. Tables, if you're running it in a multi-event space and you want to start the table numbers at a later table, you can do that. That's fine. We're going to leave it as 1. What it'll essentially do is replace table 1 with the table you put in there and count from there. Now it's up to you if you want to hide or reveal the roster and placings. These will obviously be revealed once the event starts. However, you can have it hidden for privacy reasons if you don't want people to see who signed up for the event. But you may want to have the roster available. That's what I tend to do. The round will default to 50 minutes, which is the time for a best of 1, so best to leave it like that. Enable self-scoring. This allows players to enter their own scores. This is a really powerful tool as a tournament organizer. I would leave this turned on. In fact, everything here I would leave as is. There isn't really anything you really want to change here. The only thing you may want to do, if you want to lock in about a day before the event, you may want to come in and disable deck editing. So once they've actually submitted their deck, that is it. They can't make any more changes. External URL. So once again, if you've got a Facebook event page or a Discord server or something related to this event, pop it in there. And we are ready to go. So once you've filled out everything on this page, you hit save, and the event is now live. And it'll bring you to the event page. From here, players will be able to sign up to your event, and the way you'll do that is you'll want to select share down here, copy this link to clipboard, and you'll be able to share that where players can then find it, and they'll be able to sign up for your event, and they'll start appearing here on your roster, which obviously right now is empty. Players can register using your link, or you can manually add them on the day of the event or ahead of time if you wish by selecting Add Player, fill out their details here, and select Check in or register. The difference here is register is that they're coming, check-in requires them to be fully checked in, and you'll need to be checked in before you pair the first round. And obviously this is a new event, we don't have any players in here, but the whole point of this guide is to get you set up, get you scheduling an event, and get you ready. So now we have done that, you've created your account, you've got your organization, you've set up your first event, congratulations, you're good to go. There'll be another video on how to run an event, so make sure you check that out so that you know how to run around, enter scores, allow players to submit scores, and then submit it at the end. Thank you very much for being part of our wonderful SolveForge Fusion community. We look forward to seeing you again soon. If you have any questions about organized play, do not hesitate to contact op@stoneblade.com, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Thanks. Have a great day.